Hey guys, it's Kassini, and welcome back to Vanilla Minecraft. So, it's been a long time since I've recorded again. I've been on kind of a recording hiatus recently, probably because of the start of circus and like school and everything. That's really the only thing I can attribute it to. I just feel like I've had way less time recently. It's, it's funny, I was just about to record and I was trying to record this before, but I'd been doing some tests with some stuff, so I accidentally started recording it with my webcam, which I don't need to do. And so then I look up and I'm trying to transfer these files, and now it says it's gonna take 11 hours, so that's gonna suck. But anyway, that's beside the point. So as you can see from last episode, I got all of this kinda looking natural. It doesn't look great or anything, but it looks a lot better than just the wall did. And then you can see I filled all of that in with dirt. I hope to fill that with animal farms the next couple of episodes, so you see it's still filling in with grass. The only one that I think it really matters for to have the grass is with the sheep, that way they regrow their wool. And then I just started a small little netherwort farm up here, because I realized we don't really need that much. I mean, it's only for brewing awkward potions, so once we get into that, well, we can kind of gauge how many we'll really need, but it's 1 to 3 potions if I'm remembering correctly. So, that should be pretty easy. So anyway, like I said today, I wanted to at least do the bridge. I wanted to do the bridge and caving, but then I started thinking about it, and actually we might only get through the bridge today, depending on how much detail I do it in, if I have to like retry it or anything. Oh yeah, and then the last thing you'll notice is that we are at 33 levels. So that was dumb. I was not thinking when I did that, admittedly. I was like, oh yeah, we'll just enchant some more diamond armor. No, we don't have diamonds and we need to go caving, which means that if we die while we're caving, that was admittedly not that smart. But yeah, so I just did a bunch of mob fighting, so I think I did maybe 5 nights just staying out all night, and then I would do the, like, see, I want to keep calling it terraforming, but I actually looked up what that word means, and it's not quite how I was using it, but anyway, I don't even know. I just don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I can't speak today, and then weird things with trying to transfer those files I was talking about. It's been taking way too long. So, yeah. So anyway, as you can see, I went through all of my other swords, so we are just now down to the Sword of Kassini. So if I'm using that for everything, don't be mad. It's really the only sword I've got left right now, so I went through like an iron sword and then like an unbreaking iron sword, and we also went through basically a full set of armor. That's what's left of our iron armor. So then I crafted these two, and then this one I just had, I think I got it at a dungeon or something, and then this zombie dropped. So yeah, we're pretty geared out right now actually, so that's good. So I don't know if I want to try another 30 enchant on a bow, maybe. I don't know if that would make sense or not. But yeah, I really don't know. So I'm just gonna put that out there for any fences and stairs and stuff that we want to craft. So I don't actually know how I want to go about this. I mean, I knew I wanted a bridge, but I didn't actually think about it that much. So you can see I chopped down a lot of trees. I chopped down pretty much all of the trees that we planted in those initial couple of episodes. So, alright, so maybe we'll just do like that, and then we should be able to do the rest of the work from up top. I don't know, and we'll actually probably also need to craft a new axe. So yeah, I feel like, oh yeah, this week I actually have a big karate tournament. I think I've mentioned karate in videos before. I would be surprised if I haven't, but if I haven't, yeah, I also do karate, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, there's a really big tournament coming up. And I say coming up, it's next week, so that's kind of crazy. And then my grandparents are also coming over, so I don't know. There'll at least be this video this week, because I guess when I put this out, it'll actually be that week now. So there'll at least be this one, I don't know. But then hopefully the week after, it'll get back into Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for videos. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, maybe. Actually, what we should do is start it on that side, but I kind of don't want to. I don't know. I'll just make it look as good as I can. I don't know if I want to cut any of this out at all, or if I just want to keep talking throughout the whole thing. I don't know. I don't really have anything to talk about today, which is strange, because normally, especially considering it's been a week since I've recorded anything, normally I have tons to talk about, and it's like, oh guys, I haven't, got to talk to you in ages. But yeah, I don't really have that today, and I don't know why. So then I think I'm just gonna do like stairs along here, although actually not on the edges because I want to put fences there probably. So then I think I'll just kind of do this, and okay, it's actually, the sun's going down, so it'd be really bad if a creeper exploded. I think, oh yeah, so I think a couple of creepers exploded. I've gotten better at fighting them for sure. Like, I would genuinely say that my skills for fighting creepers have improved. I don't know if that's an illusion or not. It's entirely possible that it is. But I think I've gotten at least a little bit better at it. Did I? No, okay, I never deleted this block. And I don't know why I say deleting a block, and I think a lot of other YouTubers do, and that's probably where I get it. But, like, it's not, you're not deleting a block, you're breaking a block. I don't know, it's just funny little things that people say, including myself. So, like, I'm yelling at / making fun of myself just as much as I am anyone else. But it's just, like, some weird little things that people say. And especially, like, some things that, like, I say every day that make sense when you hear them. But then, if I, like, type them out to message someone, then it's like, wait, that makes no sense. Like, why do I say that? It makes fine sense when I say it. But then, when you, like, actually see it in writing, it doesn't make sense at all. And I'm like, huh, maybe I should stop saying that, because actually, once you think about it, it doesn't make any sense at all. So, yeah. And I don't know what's up with the file transfer thing that I was talking about. I got this, well, okay, so I don't even know where to start with this. But basically, we've been going through some stuff, some of our old stuff, and my mom, like, found a digital picture frame or something from, like, 2007. That's, like, when it was made and stuff. And so she was just like, hey, would you be interested in this? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll see, you know, what I can do with it. And actually, this could be difficult. Yeah, I don't know quite how we're going to do this. Maybe if we jump for it. It's kind of a terrible way to do it, but yeah, no, okay. I don't actually know how we're gonna make that work. Well, I guess I can just go straight across and start the part on the other side, although I don't know if I want to end it up there. That makes more sense, actually. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll have to get whatever coordinates it is. I don't know whether it's along the Y or the Z, or not the Y. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, she had this, like, photo frame, and I was like, okay, I should be able to figure that out pretty easily, because I'm not great with computer stuff, but I can normally make stuff work if I want it to. And so I just picked a bunch of old Minecraft pictures, and, well, old ones and recent ones, and just tried to put them on, and it says it's going to take 11 hours to put them all on, and it's not that many, so I don't know. So anyway, which direction? Okay, so it's -127 on the X, and then 5 over. Okay, and actually we should probably sleep. I'm surprised we don't see any mobs out. I did check, we are on easy. But, yeah, okay, so I said -127, right? Yeah. I don't know, I can't remember numbers like that fast. Like, I can remember images and stuff like that, okay? But then you ask me to remember a number on the spot, and it's like, yeah, nope. Not gonna happen. So, I mentioned like, doing webcam stuff before this. I actually am kind of excited. I think I'm gonna do a face cam for 1.8. There's not a ton of reason to. It's not like a horror game or something like that where I'm really reacting to stuff. But I think it could be cool just to have a face cam for a series. So I think I'll put it on the first episode, at least, and then if I don't like it, or you guys don't like it, or whatever, then I won't have it. But, I don't know, I at least want to try it out. And, just because I think it'd be fun, and then you guys can see me, and I'll be like, yay! And hey, there's a cave down here that we've never explored, isn't there? That's interesting. That was like our first cave. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But I actually wanted to see if I could do, like, green screen stuff with it, because I was like, well, that would be green screen stuff, so, I mean, why would you not? And so, because Camtasia can do that. And I was like, well, that'd be cool. So I actually found an old green bed sheet because, I mean, who doesn't have an old green bed sheet lying around? I don't know. I did. And so I actually, like, set that up. It's behind me now, actually, still. And so I just set it up and did it. I think I played for, like, 10 minutes, 2 different times, just getting the angles right and stuff, because my webcam is in, like, my laptop. I don't know, because I know you call it an internal mic. I don't know if you call it an internal webcam. That sounds kind of funny, but that's basically what it is. And I can remove the coordinates. I'm like, wait a minute, those don't need to be there anymore. And I should eat some food, and that is not what I meant to do, although honestly, it needs to be there eventually, so that works for me. But yeah, so it's kind of difficult to find an angle where you guys can see me, and then also I move up and down a lot when I'm recording. Like, I start like sitting up all straight and stuff, but then if I get more relaxed or more into stuff, then, you know, my posture is less great, so I'm lower down, but it's kind of hard to, you know, tell what a good angle would be. But then I also need my computer at an angle where I can still see the game well, because, I mean, I'm not great at Minecraft on recording anyway, but this would be, like, much worse. So, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with anything. And then another thing, I think there was a comment on this on one of my earlier videos. I don't remember how much earlier, but, you know, someone, I think, asked about, like, me playing on a server at some point, and I would love to do that, believe me, I would. But I replied to the comment. I think, this has been a little while now, but I don't remember exactly what I said, but, you know, something like, I actually can't connect to servers, and at that time I thought it was like my computer or my Minecraft account or something like that. But since then, I actually tried my brother's Minecraft account on a different computer with a different security program and stuff to try to isolate that it was the security program, and that pretty much tells me that it's not. So I was like, well, it's either both of these security programs or it's not the security program at all. And so I actually took my laptop to a different location today and got onto their Wi-Fi and stuff and tried it, and sure enough, I could go onto servers. Unfortunately, I couldn't play because I forgot a mouse pad and the table surface really didn't work for my mouse, so I would have been able to, like, get on the server, but then I would have, like, not been able to move. So I was like, well, that's not really the best way to start, you know, playing on servers. So basically, I think I've narrowed it down to being something with the router, which I don't even know what. So I was asking my dad about it, and he basically has no clue. So kind of at a dead end for that right now. I mean, because while I should still be able to play on, like, servers and stuff at different locations, I can't really record at other locations without it being really awkward and having to deal with a bunch of other noise, and basically it just can't happen for obvious reasons. I mean, I could see maybe recording at, like, my grandparents' house or something sometime if they were out for the afternoon, but they live in Maryland, so I could do, like, one server video or maybe two while I'm there. I don't know when I'll be there next. We were maybe saying we'll go for Christmas, so I don't know. It's possible that I could do, like, one or two server videos, but the problem is, like, at the moment and for the foreseeable future, I cannot record server videos or even go on servers at all at my house, which is super annoying because obviously, not that I really have any stuff set up beyond my laptop for recording when I'm, like, in my room and stuff, but there's still, I mean, I just like to record here. It makes sense. So yeah, you know, because I can have, you know, water, lights, whatever I need. Obviously my laptop's all set up nicely here. Chairs at the right height. Not that a ton of that stuff really matters, and I could definitely deal with it if it meant that I could go on servers. But yeah, there's just some stuff that, yeah, really can't be changed. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this, by the way. I just don't know it because I'm a noob sometimes, or a lot of the times. I don't know. On recording, I feel like I'm a noob a lot. And even, I don't know, it was an episode or two ago where I just, like, was forgetting the names of basic things in Minecraft. So I'm gonna go actually run over to my house quickly, and here's a zombie. That's not good. But I'm gonna go run over to my house quickly and get some dirt. But anyway, you guys get the idea. Basically, I'm just going to connect. I don't even know where it is anymore. There. That to that, just with the basic wood, and then for any decorating stuff. Yeah, I'll record that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. That took quite a bit longer than I thought it would. but it's not a super big deal. So, as you can tell, I kind of had to rework this stuff because, yeah, we actually had to go uphill a lot more than I thought. And I also added this little part just so that if I want to get, like, directly to here I can. I don't have to go all the way up there and then climb down the mountain. But then also, if I want to be up there for some reason, then I can go up there too. So I actually probably use this one a little bit more than I do with that one, but hopefully I do actually use this also. I think I will, just because it's nice to be able to get straight over there. But yeah, it'd be pretty funny to like devote pretty much an entire episode to building this and then never use it. But anyway, so next thing I want to do, slash need to do, slash I don't even know, is make stairs. That should, yeah, that's 40. I don't know. I don't actually know how many I'm going to need. But yeah, and I realized doing this little downhill section over here was completely stupid and pointless. But you know what? It works. I was kind of going for like a wooden bridge look where it's like sagged in the middle. Yeah, I don't even know. Obviously that's not even close to the middle, but I feel like that's kind of how gravity would work, maybe. And then the other thing I realized is that the underside looks kind of funny because I didn't, instead of putting blocks all like in the space right there too, I kind of have it barely connected or not even connected at all. So that looks a little bit funny. I don't know if I'll go back and change that. I don't think I'll like finalize it tonight or today or whenever you're watching this. This episode, I don't think I'll finalize it, is basically what I'm trying to say. See, okay, well, we went through those fast. Okay, so just climb down here. It's amazing how much food you can use just running along this bridge, because I started the episode with, I think, 9 steak or whatever this is even called. I almost called them pork chops, and now we are down to 1, so that's kind of amazing that it takes up that much. Okay, well, we'll do this, and do that, 'cause that's not what I meant to do. 20 is probably way more than I need, but I might use it for like detail work or something like that. So it's not a complete waste, and I need some of it for over there too. So I think I'm just going to finish up the detail work with the bridge, like do the stairs and fences and whatever, and then maybe I'll check out the cave at the end of that staircase mine. I don't know if we ever ended up doing that. That's been ages, but I'll just check that out, see if there's anything interesting, and if there is, then I'll have a little bit longer of an episode. Otherwise it'll probably be a bit of a short episode, but that's fine. So anyway, quick story of what happened like just before I wanted to record. So obviously I want to use earbuds or headphones or whatever whenever I record, because otherwise you would hear the game sound not only coming through speakers, and well, that actually wasn't enough. But anyway, you would hear the game sound not only coming through the speakers, but then also like from the system audio, which is much higher quality, but then there would probably be some sort of echo, and I just don't want to have to deal with that. So I obviously wear earbuds or whatever so that I can still hear the game. And actually, speaking of hearing the game, yeah, I turned that down. So just excuse that. I was listening to some music, and apparently I forgot to turn the game sound back on because I'm a genius. So, okay, so maybe, I don't know, we could grab another 20. That should be plenty, and that's the trick that I learned how to do, and it's so useful. Like, I had no idea how useful that was going to be. But anyway, so I wanted to grab earbuds, and there was a like crack in the insulation of the one pair of earbuds that I actually know the location of at the moment, and they're white, and so I was like, well, I want to find some white electrical tape. So instead of just using the black electrical tape that I have in my room, I have to go out to the garage, which not that it's that far to walk, but you know, and find white electrical tape, and I pull it out, and obviously it's a roll of tape, so you know it's like kind of sticky on the sides, and there was like a fuzzy attached to it, like a, I don't even know what, attached to it, and I thought it was a spider. It wasn't, but I didn't realize this, and so I dropped it really fast, and it like rolled across the garage floor, and even though the initial thing hadn't been a spider, after it was finished rolling across the floor, guess where it came to rest? In between two spiders, two actual spiders. So I then had to, you know, get the roll of tape from between the spiders, which it's not a big deal for some people, but I hate spiders a lot, and so I was like, great. So that was my adventure for today. So anyway, I guess I'm just gonna do the same thing with fences quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the fences are all in place. That actually used a ton more wood than I thought it was going to. I have to keep my voice down a little bit because it's gotten late, so if it sounds a little bit different, that's why. But anyway, I'm going to, great way to start. But anyway, I used so much more wood, so that's pretty much all the wood that we had. So yeah, I don't think we actually have any more, except for obviously the wooden slabs and then the sticks. And now, so basically all I want to do is put torches on it, and then I think I am going to end the episode there. It's a little bit shorter, I know, but it's kind of got later. Okay, we will not be needing torches anytime soon. Well, I mean, I say that now. I'll actually have to see. I don't know quite what frequency I want the torches at. We can see, I guess, instead of a frequency for this, it makes less sense for it to be that and more sense for them to just be at the ends of these. So just like this. So anyway, funny thing that I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I was thinking about it in between little sections of the recording, I don't know. Anyway, off camera I was thinking about it basically. And it was from, I don't know, I don't know if it's funny, but maybe it's at least a little bit interesting. This is from my first days ever of playing Minecraft. So back in April of this year, so 2014, I think that's when I got the game. And it was my first times ever playing, so I'm trying to figure out all the controls. And surprisingly, like, watching Let's Plays helped me so much, because, you know, people refer to it as, you know, right-click this, left-click this, you know, F3, F1, stuff like that. And so it did take some figuring out, but I had a lot of the basic controls down. And then obviously, like, WSAD and stuff like that, that's easy. Yeah, if you couldn't figure that out, that'd be pretty sad. I mean, well, actually, I was pretty stupid in my first couple of minutes of trying to figure out controls, because I saw that I like went into the controls or whatever in options and saw that walking was WSAD, and I'm just like, oh, that doesn't make any sense, you know, you use the arrow keys to walk. And I'm like, and so then I try to do it, and I'm just like, why would they do it like that? That's so stupid. And then I try playing the game for probably about 2 seconds and realize, wait a minute, I'm gonna have a mouse in one hand. There's no way it's going to be comfortable for me to be using the arrow keys to move. And then I quickly changed it back and was like, yep, no, they were definitely right. But anyway, the one thing that I couldn't figure out was how to move like between your stuff, because I could figure out that it was the number keys and whatever. And I was like, no, that can't be what these controls are. You know, no way they would make it like that. That's really difficult. That's really inconvenient. If I need to just like switch to my sword quickly in the middle of a battle, like that's not gonna happen. I can't be searching for my keys. That just doesn't make sense. And so I hadn't paid that much attention to the hotbar in people's videos before, but I went back and looked at some of them, and they appeared to be like sliding smoothly along them, not like they were pressing each key. I mean, that you can kind of do that, but I don't know. It just looked like there was some much easier way to do it. I forget how long it took me, but it took me longer than it should have to figure out, oh, you just scroll the mouse wheel and okay, that zombie scared me. But anyway, yeah, it took way longer than it should have for me to figure that out. But anyway, I don't know if I want to give a name to this bridge. Now that it's basically done, I think I might do some decoration in here, but right now it serves the function it needs to. I might call it the Night Cutter, and I doubt any of you will get that reference unless there's like a different Night Cutter that's a much more well-known reference that I just don't know about. But Batclone, who was actually the first Minecraft commentator I ever watched, built a bridge in one of his series and called it the Night Cutter, and I thought that was a really cool name. So yeah, I don't know, I might call it that. I don't really have reason to. But you know what, I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna call it the Night Cutter unless I come up with a better idea. But anyway, sorry we didn't get to caving this episode. I'll get to that next week, next time I record. I don't know, hopefully that won't be next week. But anyways, yeah, we'll get to caving, hopefully enchant and not like die and lose our 33 levels. That'd be really bad. But anyway, before it gets night and mob starts attacking me, thank you all for watching. I've been Kassini, and I will see you all a little bit later. Bye guys!